so much, as I mentioned, to discuss in the preseason contest. We still have a couple of quarterback decisions outstanding. The one in San Francisco and the one in New England. Everything else has been settled. The Jacksonville Jaguars, as we know, they're going to start Trevor Lawrence in Dallas against the Cowboys in a final preseason game. The Jaguars threw Trevor Lawrence out there, giving him every possible rep that he can have and handle. And guess what? He looked terrific. At one point, he even he did one of those Ben Roethlisberger shoulder shimmy shakes to get, a defensive back off his game. Couple touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence going into the season. An excellent performance for him as he will be bursting with energy going into his Week 1 contest against the Houston Texans. And I can't wait to see what he will look like this year. Him and Urban Meyer, we're going to get that 13 days from now on the first Sunday of the season. We're going to get that. The Jets and Zach Wilson going to take on the Carolina Panthers and Sam Darnold, who's getting ready for his first go-round with somebody other than the New York Jets. That's 13 days from now. We also know that Justin Fields is going to be sitting 13 nights from now here in Los Angeles on the first Sunday night game of the season in SoFi Stadium with the Bears and the Rams. We're going to see Andy Dalton out there, no Justin Fields. In 13 days from now, we're going to see Jameis Winston get his first start as an NFL quarterback for somebody other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be for the New Orleans Saints, and the New Orleans Saints are going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers with Jameis Winston as their starting quarterback. So we know about that quarterback situation. That is handled. We know 13 days from now, on that first Sunday of the season, we're going to see Teddy Bridgewater stroll out for the Denver Broncos. Maybe they'll be wearing their orange uniforms against the New York Giants. Maybe they'll be wearing their road whites, most likely, because the Giants will be wearing their home blues. And it'll be Teddy Bridgewater getting a start for a team that's not named the Vikings, the Jets, or the New Orleans Saints.
Panthers.
And the Panthers. He'll get his 5th shot at starting for an NFL team for the Denver Broncos. So you got that quarterback situation. Jalen Hurts has played just 2 series in the preseason. That's his gig in Philadelphia. We're expected to see Joey Burrow out there for Week 1 for the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll be fun to watch him back there and hopefully moving around very spry.
Nice standing O yesterday for him.
Josh Allen going into the season where we're all expecting a potential MVP campaign, one of the top 10 players in the NFL, as was announced this weekend. He wound up being number 10. Maybe we should review my work based on what we saw, the actual work from the NFL player group, peer group that voted him. He was phenomenal. He was just phenomenal in his final preseason action, looking like he did not take a day off.
Throwing missiles.
He was just amazing. Bills fans have to be totally fired up about him being out there and looking as he does. But we all knew he was going to be the starting quarterback. 2 outstanding issues. Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo, both ran one in yesterday. Garoppolo smashing his way in, and you're like, what are you thinking, Jimmy?
That was so dumb.
Certainly since he was smiling with the Cheshire Cat this past week. I don't know if you saw that soundbite while you were in Tampa, Chris, but he was smiling when he was asked if he knows who the starting quarterback is. And he said he does have a good idea. And then, well, you're smiling, so must be something good for you. And he just said, but it'll be up to the coach, who says he's just going to do it when he feels like it. Trey Lance, man, the plays that they were running yesterday, looks like they're beginning to show you just a little bit. Let's lift the kimono a touch as to what's going to be going on there, man. From about 5 yards in. I'm wondering if Garoppolo's going to take a single snap this season from inside the 10. I mean, the idea that who's got it? Is it any of your two guys in the backfield?
Yeah.
Could it be the wide receivers who's coming across for one of those jet sweeps? Or is it your quarterback in Trey Lance who's got it? Look out. That moment where he was running it in against the Raiders yesterday, like in a flag football touchdown, because the Raiders defense,
Had no clue.
Had no idea who had it. Oh, man. That's when I reached for the phone and I saw how Daniel Jeremiah was talking about it. I'm like, we got to get DJ on the phone today. And he will be joining us in hour number 2 of this program. Right in the middle of the NFL Network talent Zoom that I'm missing because I'm sitting on this set.
Can you have it on but be on mute?
I should be doing that right now. But I told DJ, just turn your camera off. They won't have to know.
They don't know.
Even though you're on a national TV and radio syndicated program.
That gets feeded.
And then the other thing I want to talk to him about is it Mac or Cam? Cam or Mac? Mac or Cam? Belichick was asked that today by Tom E. Curran. Can't wait to show that for you later on. And I think we're going to get Tom on the show to show his work and how he got his question out. Belichick's not going to give you an answer. I don't think he's going to give you an answer until after game 1. Why'd you start this guy, Bill? And then it'll be just like, I just have best chance to win. We're moving on to the Jets.
Right.
Week 2.
Is X starter in week 2? I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows, man? I don't know how he's going to handle it. It's the first time in his career I think he's had a first-round drafted quarterback and a veteran, and that there's an open competition for who's the quarterback going to be. I mean, it was Bledsoe's job until he got hurt, and then Brady comes in.
But even then, there were the questions when Drew was back. Are you going to stick with Tom?
Exactly. Well, he was going with a hot hand, wasn't he?
Yep.
And the rest is clearly history. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.